Midnight Ramen is a minimally edited, live recorded podcast that takes place at midnight. Although Michael may not be consuming food, it's time to get your bowls out. It's chow time.
But I'll come back to you. Break stride, sailing me. Free falling, choose my enemy. Free from the things you say. It will all come back someday.
Good evening, gamers and other folks alike. You are listening to Midnight Ramen with me, Michael. I hope y'all are doing okay tonight. Almost like started the intro freaking late because I looked at the time, I'm like, oh crap, it's like a minute too when I start at like midnight. Uh-oh. But that's alright. That's alright. We out here, we living, we grooving and other stuff. If you want to come and watch this live, like something. I was thinking about whatever I was workshopping, whatever I was gonna say for the intro, but then I lost it. I forgot it. I didn't write it down or nothing because I'm a stupid idiot. What else is new? But yeah, if you want to come and watch these live, you can go to twitch.tv/MeltedLurk original, all one word. Capital HC M and Melted, the L Lurk on own original, and you'll be fine. You'll find it. Or if you don't miss, if you don't see these live or whatever, you can go to my YouTube channel, same thing, and watch them there. I have a playlist of all of them together that you can go and watch them at any time. Past the 2-week things that like Twitch gets rid of the VODs and stuff like that. You can watch them afterwards, which is so cool and nice. And of course, whenever I decide to actually get off my ass and do it, I am going to put this on other streaming platforms. So it's like more audible, more of like an audio medium. Because it's a live cast, but like it's a podcast at heart. Duh. Obviously. And yeah. I think I covered everything. It's like, I don't know. But, today, I've worked a lot today. I just finished filming something, and I'll talk about it in a second here. But oh my god, I'm tired because like I was basically working all day. So I got into work, and the first thing I had to do, and it's like nothing against the client that we had to work with or whatever, but like we had to just, we just had to do a lot of stuff. Not like things that we couldn't do, but we just had to do a lot. And it wasn't and it's not like the busiest day that we've ever had, but it was definitely, we were doing stuff all day. Literally all day. I got there at like 7. I had to leave at like 6:30 because 7 in the morning, and then I left at like 6:30 at night to go eat and like do other stuff because I do church things on Wednesday nights and whatever because I have to with the worship team just to practice, and then I went back afterwards to do more stuff at work, and yeah, that was a lot. And then I'm going in on my day off to do more stuff because which is today. That's today. That's like right now. Well, hours from when I'm recording this. I'm obviously going to sleep. I am going to edit this down, but like, I'm not really, let's be honest, I'm not going to really edit it. It's mentally edited. But you know, all that stuff. But once that I'm going to bed, waking up, and then I guess going to work, because yeah, just to help out, just to be an extra hand. Because, yeah, there's just a lot to do. Not to say that it isn't manageable, but it's just a lot. And good to have an extra hand. Um, yeah, it's been crazy. I've been definitely it's good to put in the hours though. Very good to put in the hours. Yeah, I'm out at it. Definitely not the most stressful though. Not the most stressed I've ever been doing this. I think like a year ago, I was barely keeping it together. I would only had like from the beginning of September to right about now, I only had maybe one day off, other than like or truly one day off, because I was like working or doing stuff outside of that, like uh, just like every day I was working. Like I had time off to do things, but like I didn't really have that much time to rest and actually, take a day to do things, to settle down. And I think I only had like one day to do that the entire like I think after the Memorial Day weekend, like I was just doing stuff. Uh I was just working. And then I think I may have gotten like 3 or 4. I think in the early episodes I definitely do talk about it, that I was just like tired. I was very tired. But yeah, I was glad. I'm glad that I don't. I mean, it's definitely been busy these past couple weeks that I've been working, but it's been manageable. Been manageable, especially with help and other stuff. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But yeah, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm gonna label the camera because I am drinking the new mystery flavor of Mountain Dew, the Voodoo 5. I finally tried it. I've just finished recording the Dew review for it, which I do for every Mountain Dew. I kind of sat on it because like I didn't really know it was out, and then I got the idea, why don't I just release it in October? And then I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? And then at the end of September, I'm like, I need to find a good time to actually sit down and do that. And I'm like, I had no, I'm like, the thought passed my mind. I had the idea, but I never did. And I wanted to get like a 12 pack or whatever, because I always have a couple extra for, end of year Mountain Dew review, which once the final flavors of this year come out, I'm going to obviously round up all the ones that came out this year and some of the other good ones from this year, or like other good ones, and just round them up and see which one's the best. Ooh, I almost knocked over my mic. But yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna spoil I'm not gonna spoil what I thought of it, but that the video for that's gonna come out on Friday the 13th, 2023. So if you're watching this live right now, that's when it's coming out. And yeah, because the joke, it's a joke, because it's yeah. I'm like, I realized some like, so I was gonna try and film it earlier, but then I kind of forgot, and I kind of want to film it at night because so it helps with atmosphere being darker. But with the lighting stuff, I could just make it that way. So I'm just like, screw it, I'll just do it. And yeah, I just did it. And mm-hmm. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I had to say about that. It's good though. Oddly enough, like because like the past years that they've had Voodoo, And this, I think I might have said that this is the fifth Voodoo 5. But every other year they've had basically they've waited until like November to say what the flavor is. But this year they literally just said like I was gonna film it. Like when that time I was like, oh maybe I'll film it. They just came out and said, yeah, so we're just gonna drop the act. You'll know. So here's the flavor. It is a cherry airhead, which I guess like I think they kind of wanted to say the flavor of it because it was a branded one, which makes sense. But it's like I feel like they kind of dropped they said it way too early and just let it happen. But at the same time, I think they kind of like, hey, this is a brand deal here. We probably should like make it like be transparent about it and not have it sit, linger, and then people are like, oh, I like this brand. Why didn't I get it? But yeah. But the past couple years, in my opinion, sucked because they were all just like fruit gummy flavor. You know what? I kind of want to check what the past flavors were. I kind of do want to check what the past flavors were. Uh, Seasonal Voodoo. Because I could check all the ones. I think Voodoo was 2020. So 2019 was the first one. That one was like candy corn, which, yeah, that's funny. That's fun. That makes sense. 2020, it was fruit candy explosion. What does that mean? What does that mean? That just means fruit. It just means fruit. 2021, fruit candy chews. Literally copy and paste from the previous year. Like, what does that mean? 2022, sour candy. What does that mean? It literally didn't mean anything. Sour candy, sour fruit gummy. Like, what does that mean? That's nothing. It's not even like since Voodoo, many people have tried to draw comparisons to some slightly sour candy and other various types of candies. There wasn't. It's just basically Sour Patch stuff. It wasn't good. But there's a 2024. People are already speculating 2024. Obviously, it's gonna be. Oh, yeah, it's just on the wiki page. Whatever. Ooh, a Riddler's Brew. I'm just trying to see. There's like some related flavors on the wiki, Mountain Dew wiki. I'm just like, Also, I heard. I don't know. I'm gonna check if this is true. I don't know because apparently, 7-Eleven and other stores that it owns, apparently, they have like a slushy flavor that's like at or a Slurpee flavor, I should say, at their store. So I might honestly start going to do that stuff because that sounds awesome. But I don't think I see it on the wiki. And I could have sworn that like I saw it, but I don't know where it is. Don't know. I thought I did see it somewhere. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh wait, Circle K, come and go. That's funny. Or it could have been old. I think 7-Eleven like did something with it, but maybe they said something on it. I might have seen an ad. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, I luckily I secured the bag on a pitch black because it was literally my last can, and I've now made the thing of like making sure that I have two, basically Noah's arcing the Mountain Dew flavors of the year because like just in case if somebody's like, oh, I'm gonna take this one, and not realize that that's my last can. I don't want that to happen because yeah. And if I look in there and I see like the pitch black is gone, I'm gonna be furious. Somebody's gonna lose something. and it's not gonna be pretty. And yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. I'll just say that. Do not touch my stash. If you know me and or are around me and you touch my Mountain Dew stash, and this sounds so gamery or what like what's his name? Was it Boogie? Can't remember the. It's like, let me smell your breath. Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Like, this is gonna sound so much like it, but like, if you touch my Mountain Dew stash, I will find you. I will end you. I don't want to say that this is a threat. However, don't touch it. I will find where you live, burn your house down, find multiple places to bury your body, and you will never be found. That goes for your family. Yeah. So anyways, unless it was like in my family, which I'll make it look like an accident. So anyways, I don't know. But yeah, I basically am like Noah's arcing my Mountain Dew, so that doesn't happen. Yeah. But there's been some pretty good stuff over this past year, though. I I feel like I'm just like the back of my mind says that there is a Slurpee flavor out there right now that it is pitch black, and I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I just feel like it is. I am not sure. Speaking of like, well, same-ish brand, Yum brand or whatever. Taco Bell has this like slushy frozen drink called like strawberries and cream. Holy crap. Is it sweet? But boy, is it good. It's like it feels definitely like overpowered, like very like way too sweet, but like not that like, and it's not like so sweet that it's a turnoff. It's like just the perfect amount that's like, yeah, you're gonna drink through the whole thing, and you're not gonna, you'd be like, where did it all go? It's really great, really great. Hope I wish they keep it or are keeping it, but they're not. I think they did like I know they did similar ones before, maybe like an orange cream or whatever. But gosh, the strawberries and cream one, oh man. Oh man. That is so good. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah. I think I need to take another drink because, ooh. And again, another Mountain Dew flavor. I went to Applebee's yesterday actually the other day with my girlfriend because it was like National Boyfriend Day on the 3rd of October. Sure. Yeah. And they have a flavor there too. That one's not too bad. I'm trying to think of, it's like a blue, it's like a dark berry bash. I think I'm still mad that when I initially did the first Dew review, I still have to, my God, I still have to edit that thing. Same with last year's. But the Dew review in 2021 that I did with my buddy Outsider, aka Cam, I wasn't able to get it because I feel like it recently came out like less than a month ago or about a month ago or so. I don't know, within that time period. And they didn't have it, so they just gave me regular Mountain Dew, I guess. Or lemonade, I don't know. And it was just like, I was very sad. I was very sad because like I had to get like so many other different flavors that day. Like I had to like struggle in my car just to make sure that they fit. Cause like the drink carrier, like I think I had like 2 drink carriers in there and like a bunch of other like miscellaneous ones just like floating around. And I'm just like one hand on the wheel, the other hand's just trying to manipulate this, just like keep the cups from tipping over. Um, I can't. There's like this one video or meme or whatever that this guy's like sitting in the back of a car, and it's like the whole thing's filled with like McDonald's cups filled with water. It's like, don't turn too hard, and then just like immediately push, push. That's how I kind of felt like, just like, don't turn too hard, please, don't, no, stay up. That's what she said. Uh, yeah, it was a what a time it was to do that. Yeah. Sorry if I'm making people sleepy. I mean, it is midnight, duh. As per the name of the show. But yeah. Yeah. But moral of the story is next week be ready for the new review of Voodoo 5. Voodoo number 5. Ah, I didn't make that. Ah, I might have to add that in. Voodoo number 5. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a Mountain Dew voodoo flavor number 5 and a mystery. Dang. I'll probably think of a better rhyme with that, but I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that for later. See, like I think of like jokes and bits that I put into those videos, but now I gotta add that, and I have no idea where I'm gonna add that. Maybe I might know. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, Voodoo number 5. Now I need to get back into music editing. I need to find a good software, digital audio workspace to actually use, because I used to have Pro Tools, but I mean, my license was about to expire. I have it on my computer that I use it on, but the output would always default to something that wouldn't like physically output sound. So I don't know what was going on. And whenever I would switch it, it'd be like, oh, do you want to change the settings? You just got to close the file first. And then I would close the file, and then I would open it again, and it would just revert back to it, which pissed me off to no end. So like, I gotta find a better workstation, or I feel like a better one, because I feel like Pro Tools, and that's what I'm trained in most in, like, it's good, but it's very optimized towards like Macs, like Apple computers and stuff like that. And yeah, I have one, but like, eh. And I mean, Apple does make it so that the drivers like come with it or something. There's something weird. I can't remember exactly what it is, that you don't have to like do certain things on a Mac that you would have to do on a PC, like download certain drivers and this and that, yada yada yada, with like audio work stuff, or even like plugins and I don't know, like plugins and stuff like that, the way that they work or something like that. I don't know. They're like better on Apple computers versus Mac or PC, but PC obviously I feel like knows how to handle the workload better and not explode when you have more than a certain amount of stuff. Although you probably have a greater rig at that point, a better rig than anything that Apple can put out for a reasonable price of $1 million. You could probably get a better PC that's worth like 10,000 than like I feel like you could probably make a better PC for $10,000 than anything that Apple can put out for $1 million. I'm not saying that they obviously theirs is going to be more optimized and whatever, but like what they are willing to sell to the public is probably not going to be like $1 million or something. I don't know. I could be blowing smoke out my own ass. But the like I'm not really an Apple user. I mean, I do have Apple products. I'm mainly other like Samsung, like just PC, Intel, whatever, Windows user, other operating system user. So like, I mean, I do like have iPads. I do have an iPhone for work. I do have a MacBook Pro that like turns into a fucking like airplane, like a literal like 747 about to take flight whenever I literally turn it on. And I think it's because of the there's a lot of like it's a good computer, but Jesus Christ, it turns into a jet if it's not plugged in. And even then, sometimes it just does. But what I can say is like when they're idle, their batteries like last forever. Like when they are not in use, holy schmoly, I like can leave my iPad for 2 months. 2 months, come back and it's still got like I don't know, like 30% at least. You know, even though like it doesn't have a whole lot of like notifications and stuff that will pop up, but you know, it's pretty interesting how long it's pretty cool how long those last though, which makes sense because it just stores the power and the batteries like to store power, or I would hope. Duh. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think it's time to. I feel like it's time to open up some magic packs. I'm getting into position to do it, so I might as well just do it already. I have 5 packs here of Wilds of Eldraine. These are the last 5 packs that I have. I'm gonna open them. I don't want to open up all of them because then I need to figure out what the heck I'm gonna open afterwards. But I feel like I honestly got pretty much everything that I wanted out from this set, so I'm not too like I got it already. If I miss a card or whatever, like I'll probably just go out and buy a single at this point because like I think the only card that I'm lacking is Agatha's Cauldron, which hey, it might be in here. It might be in here. Let's find out. And that's like a $40 card for the base card. That's pretty good at this point from what I've seen. Although I feel like it might go down depending on how things go. The magic market has been very wild. It's very, very wild, especially in the past couple of years and whatnot, but that's neither here or there. And of course, this pack does not want to open, so you know I'm gonna probably like go ahead and pre-cut the other packs while I'm here. Might as well. But like, yeah, it's been. Have I made that joke before? I feel like I have. Totally made that joke before. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna pre-cut these because like I don't wanna. I'm at this point I don't care. I'm not like cutting it. I'm just like cutting the top of it because like these packs are not gonna open the way that I want them to, like the way God intended. They are not gonna open up that way, and I'm kind of sad about that. And this now they won't open with the scissors, so that's freaking amazing. Jesus, come on. But it's a good. Wilds of Eldraine is a good set. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's been a good set. I like some like art's always been on point for like for the longest time, it's been on point. Like Magic, the artists that they get, spectacular. Except for the one guy that was like outed to be like, I can't remember his name. I definitely have like cards that he made. I can't remember his name though. But there's like a guy that like, I don't know if I don't know if he like diddled kids or like a sexual harasser or something. Like, I think it was like he harassed women or something in the workspace. I feel like that's what happened. And yeah, he was quickly fired. I mean, they still like had some stuff of his, but they definitely got rid of it after that information came out. But then again, Wizards of the Coast have also done some pretty stupid shit in the past. And even in the past year, they've done some pretty dumb things. And like I've literally said it on the show, the OGL that was a wild ride, and I can't believe that was this year that happened. Uh, nice art card, I think, right about here for the cut. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Yep, just to get a better whatever collector's vault. Frolicking Familiar. I think Frolicking Familiar is pretty good if I remember right. Yeah. Mary Bards. Shatter the Oath. Aquatic Alchemist. Besought Knight. Ferocious Werefox. Full Art Forest. Hey. Royal / Young Hero Token. Foil is another Aquatic Alchemist. Look at that little guy. Yee. Stab Wounds. Okay. Heart Flame Duelist. Pretty cool. Okay. Instant and sorcery cards you control have lifelink. Alright. For the main whatever. And then Tempest Heart. Alright, whatever. Whatever. That one. Oh wow, okay, I actually had to flip these. Pack 2. The art card. I don't really know which side it is. I honestly might get the card and it'll tell me what side it is. Hocus Pocus. Hello. Hello. Okay, yeah. Storm Keld Vanguard. Galvanic Giant. Disdainful Stroke. Mocking Sprite. Misleading Motes. Borrow Naughty. Another Full Art Forest. A Wicked / Cursed Token. The foil being Turnvale Guide. Common. But behind that, ooh, Grook's Uprising. Wow, you can actually see. I think Grook or Garrick. I think this is his home plane. I think Eldraine is his home plane, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I know he when he was mad, he was like in Innistrad for the longest fucking time because of Liliana cursing him with the chain veil and just driving him mad. But I can't remember. I think that Eldraine is his home plane. Intangible Virtue. Ground Seal. What the hell? All these uncommon, like, but like, I can't remember the different cards, whatever. And then, what is Faunsbane Troll? Enters the battlefield, create a monster roll token attached to it. And then sacrifice an aura attached to it. Target creature you don't control fights target creature you don't control. If that we would die this turn, exile. Not great. I think that's the first time I got that card, but not great. Not a great card. Not a great pack either, so. But there's a lot of heat in this box, so man, to get heat at the bottom of this is kind of nuts if I do. But we'll see. Cool art card. What's your, I don't know what her name is, but with a bunch of furry little animals. No, no. I'd rather be safe than sorry. High Fae Negotiator, Soul Guide Lantern, Candy Troll Trail, Stockpiling Celebrant, Minecart Daredevil, Verdant Overrider, Full Art Plains. Okay, a lot of full art lands. Ooh, ooh. No, no token, but we got a from the vault. It's Krell's Fight Fixer. Uh, a warlock. Whenever you sacrifice a, it has menace. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may pay not is it Dewmer or blue/black if you do draw a card, and then you can pay one, sacrifice a creature. It gains indestructible till end of turn. Honestly, not bad. There's worse cards. Foil is focus. Hello, focus. Spellscorn Coven. Prismatic Omen. Not bad. 3 Blind Mice. Okay. Taken by Nightmares and just a little Tenacious Tome Seeker. Okay, not a bad pack. Okay, I don't really know how much any of those cards are worth. I don't know how much that vault card is. I don't know. Here's a use for it. I would bet somewhere. A dragon burning down the neighborhood. Oh no, dragon. All my haters burnt up. My dragon and me turned up. Making barbecue. All right, pack 4. Flip it. Fairy fencing. Dream spoilers. Up the beanstalk. Toyin gets the explorer if it focuses. Hello. Gets the explorer. Ballunas, whatever. Bellowing bruiser. Adventurous transmuter. Ooh, foil full art planes. Heck yeah. Oh, treasure token. This has to mean something. For the foil, we got a Amundane's Recruiter. Okay. Not bad. Okay, whatever. Behind that, Dragon Mantle. Alright, whatever. Alright. Behind that for the rare slot, we got Regal Bunnycorn. Okay, power and toughness are equal to the number of non-land permanents you can control. Huh. I don't think it would include tokens though. Interesting. Behind that we have Obraya, Dreaming Duelist. Look at that pack. Final pack. Are we gonna have last pack luck here? Don't know, but that bunny might be something. There's something there. I feel like there's something there. I don't know. The art card looks like a Pegasus fighting a narwhal. Basically, some weird. A griffin fighting like a weird narwhal serpent creature. I have no idea what this is. Horned lock whale. Okay. Whatever. Pack flip going in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Rai. Numbing Depths. Solitary Sanctuary. Bitter Chill. Bespoke Battle Garb. Grand Ball Guest. Skewer Slinger. A forest, just a regular forest. That's okay. Oh, another vault card. We got a giant caterpillar. It is a common from, I can't remember what set this is. I know what set this is, but I can't remember it. Pay 1 green, sacrifice it to put a butterfly token into play at the end of turn. Treat this token as a 1/1 green creature with flying. It's not really great. It's a 3 and a green for a 3/3 that just basically gets a sack this to get a 1/1 flyer. The foil got a slumbering guard, keep guard? Sure. Whatever. Hatching plans behind that. Ooh, okay. Mythic here. I can't. Okay, I know this is worth something, but I don't remember. Virtue of Strength. Return the sorcery on this because it's a tail. Whatever. Return target creature or land from your graveyard to your hand, and you can play it normally as an enchantment for 5 and 2 green. If you tap a basic land for mana, it produces 3 times as much. Okay, so it's basically the benefit side of Vorniclex, the original Vorniclex. For you. That's nice. I love that, actually. That's actually a very good pull for the last pack. And then Wildwood Mentor. Also a rare. Enters the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it attacks, another target attacking creature gets +X/+X until end of turn for X is its power. But it's initially a 1/1. So, yeah. Whenever a token... Ooh, that's going to be good. I have plans for that. And then the last card is a Router Research. You know what? I'm going to move that card. I'm going to sleeve the other one because it's definitely a card I should probably sleeve up sooner rather than later. Maybe I should do that now because I don't want to mess that up. Shoot. I don't have a good clear sleeve, but I might as well just sleeve the Virtue of Strength right now because I know that's a good card, but I don't know how much it's worth. I could check it out though. But yeah, I got plans. That pack was good. And I think that's enough of Magic. But you know what? Honestly, I might check it out. No, nah. I mean, I have stuff to talk about, I guess. Other than that, do I? I might as well look it up. Fuck it. Why not? It's something to do. You go to the internet screen. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I'm sorry if I blind you. if you're watching this, sorry if I blind you with going to like a freaking white screen. I'm forgetting what it's called. Oh, Virtue. Ow. Strength. Virtue of Strength normally is just $5, so it's not bad. Market price is like $7, so it's not too bad, but it could be better. All right, yeah, that's I mean, it itself is not that great of a card. I know, like last stream I did open up one where where I did pull a card that I needed, and it was like an anime art, so I'm kind of happy about that. I'm very happy that I got that card because I wanted it and I needed it. So not much I can really say there. I got what I kind of wanted from the set, and yeah, 3 boxes from this set, and I got a lot of good stuff out of it, especially this box too. Well, all 3 of them. I think the one that I opened on like the actual stream for it was probably the weakest of the 3. But I think it also did have a lot of good stuff in there. I honestly don't remember at this point. I don't remember. It was so long ago. It was literally a month ago. But yes. Like pretty much a month ago. Let me take a drink. There's like a fruit fly flying around the room. I don't know what it is or why or where they keep coming from, but there's just one that I see like at work when I'm home, only near me. No one else sees it. And it's not like I'm blind or something in my eyesight's going, or like I'm schizo. No, I mean, and people do see it obviously, but like I feel like it's around me a lot. And not because I smell or anything. It's like I shower, I use deodorant. So I don't know why there's just one singular fruit fly that just likes to follow me for whatever reason. It's so weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I can't get them. Like in the car, I don't. If there's one there, I don't see it. There's one at work, but and there's one here, and it's annoying. It's so annoying, dude. Oh, I hate it when there's like extra, like just exposed leftover food. Obviously, because like that's how fruit flies really like just congregate. But um, I just don't like that crap. I just don't like that because like obviously the place that I work has catering stuff happen in the back. Like there's definitely been times where yeah, I think I found the source of the flies. I think I found it. It's this big old pile of basically thrown away, half eaten, sometimes not half eaten food that the guests didn't eat. And it's just like, oh my, I want to eat some of that, but I know that we couldn't because there's guidelines or whatever that, food safety stuff that we can't do it, but there's also now there's flies around it. It just sucks. I hate it. That, it's just sad. Very, very sad. Let me play the world's smallest violin. Man, I can't remember what episode of SpongeBob that was. Oh yeah. Speaking of episodes and stuff like that, because I wanted to talk about this a little bit. Uh, just coming up with ideas of things to talk about. Uh, I know I've talked about that. I was a fan. I'm a fan of The Simpsons. I haven't really watched a lot of the recent stuff, obviously because like I just don't have the time nor pardon my language give a fucks to watch it. But like a lot, of course, like classic Simpsons. I don't want to say the stereotypical like oh season 1 through season 8, but I mean obviously I think where it cuts off for me is around I don't know like 20 kind of when I graduated high school, so around like 2015 2016 2017 around there. That's where I kind of just like fell off. I mean, I obviously watched like Treehouse of Horrors and episodes that have came out since then, but not as like consistent. Like I remember when I was a kid or when we first started watching it, it really became about as like a passion because of the DVDs, the DVD box sets, because that's when like the season, one they were putting out season 1, season 2, season 3 and 4 and whatever, blah 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 blah. And me and my sister would watch that when we would go on trips. And not only is it entertaining to us, it's a funny cartoon. Yeah, it's an adult cartoon, but it's something that our parents won't go literally insane over having to hear the stupidest, dumbest kid song or kids movie in the back for the 5th time this trip. So yeah, I think that was a big turn on or a big thing that allowed us to watch The Simpsons because like as I feel like as a kid I really wasn't allowed to watch I don't think that my parents really cared I mean obviously depending on the show what we watched because like Futurama, which also created by Matt Groening, like I've seen like some episodes here and there. I just not mainly because I wasn't a huge fan at the time, depending on when when because like Futurama has had a rough go with how it's like aired and shown and all that stuff. Like being on Fox and then Adult Swim and then Comedy Central and now Hulu as well. But it's also shown on Comedy Central, but it's also FX, which is Fox. It's like, ugh. I mean, it's still under the same company, but still, just like, ugh. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I mean, like the main like South Park, no, gosh, no. Family Guy, not really. I mean, when it got like older, like middle school, high school, sure. I think my own personal whatever restriction or there whatever kind of like went away. I really didn't watch South Park until I started working at the place that I currently work at now. I mean, yeah, maybe I've watched like an episode here or there or know about stuff that happens, but I didn't really watch um, South Park until like a year ago, and now I've seen like quite a lot of it. If I'm gonna be honest, I've seen like a lot of it. Obviously not like huge. I haven't seen like huge swaths of episodes that like but like I've seen like a good maybe 60% maybe of episodes at this point. I don't know, but like obviously a lot of the good classic ones and stuff like that. And of course the serialized ones that they just play back to back to back to back to back. Oh my gosh. Not and not even the one not even like the 100 episode one, not the fairy tale land one. No, the one that they talk about remember berries and the presidency, and that one just devolves into just a lot of stuff. Just like a lot of crazy stuff like AI and stuff like there's like AI people. I don't know if that's the same one or if that's like a pre thing. It's so freaking it's a lot, dude. It's a lot. And like they love showing those episodes slash seasons where that was a thing. And it's just like yeah, they're funny, but sometimes they're not. They're just not. But it depends on the episode though too, because like even in that like there are good episodes. There are really good episodes, and even like good concepts for episodes, and that are like timely. Like one of them I don't know if it was like during the 2016 campaign, like doing it, or if that was like after. That was definitely after, or like one of the syndication ones was like doing an It parody sort of. Like that was funny. I don't know. It's very weird. But I but going back to the Simpsons, like the Simpsons, like we used to watch a lot of that, and even to this day, like I'm still a huge fan of the Simpsons. Like when there's some like spare time at the end of my day or whatever, when like FXX is like literally the only watchable thing on, I like going to that and watching an episode or two if there's nothing going on, and just like watching old episodes. And even some of the newer ones aren't bad. I mean, yeah, you don't have the old writers that they used to have, but some of the new ones aren't bad. It's a real mixed bag. I feel like especially later on, that tends to be the case where it's like, yeah, you have a good episode here, but there's a lot of bad episodes like three or so before, and three or four whatever after this episode. Just like trying to dig through a trail mix bag to find like the M&Ms. It's like that. I think there's obviously like the one that I think springs to mind that is like kind of that situation. It's like Bart is like very depressed because basically his day becomes a schedule, so he like basically saves all of his money or whatever, so his family can go on a cruise and just get away. But then he basically tries to make it last forever by saying that there's a pandemic or a disease that just like kills people by using a fake like footage from a movie that didn't come out. And then of course they get found out. And then the ending of that episode is just so nice because it's like it's saying that you don't have like in life there's you're going to have the moments like life sucks, but you're going to have those moments of joy that are going to last you. Oh my god, I'm crying, dude. I'm crying over this Simpsons episode because it's so good. The episode itself, I feel like it has the idea, it has like the modern day Simpsons stuff that makes it just god awful. But at the end of the day, that episode has so much heart. It has so much heart. Like, I might have literally talked about this exact episode. I feel like I have. But at the end of the episode, they like dump him off in Antarctica. And they're like, fuck, what are you supposed to do? And then they're like, why don't we just slide down the hill with the penguins or whatever? And they're like, oh, okay. And then it just like goes through Bart's life. Him enjoying like going down a slide or a hill or whatever. And then him like passing away saying like it's been a nice ride, and it's just like, oh, that is so sweet. And then of course, you know, they gotta do a joke at the end here, but it's just like, oh man, just tearjerker on that. Even though the episode itself sucked, I feel like it did kind of suck. Just like, man. But I feel like my favorite episode, and I feel like I literally talked about this situation before. I feel like the worst episodes are the Lisa episodes. And I feel like a lot of the fan base definitely does say that. But here, I say the bad thing about Lisa episodes, especially you see them more in the modern day, the back in the day in the classic Simpsons, Lisa episodes, you know, are most of the time not really testing her intelligence. They're testing her character. Like Lisa becoming a vegetarian, that's a huge thing. That's a huge thing. It's testing her morals and whether or not she wants to continue doing this or that. And it's a huge change. It tests who she is as a person. But I don't know, like throwing in like Elon Musk, who from Lisa's standpoint, she would not agree with anything that he believes in. And her political beliefs, she would not like that episode, even though it was technically kind of like, oh, celebrity guest, whatever. She would have not, like, that episode is not good. Or, I'm trying to think of, there's been episodes where it's like, it's her testing her intelligence. It's like, that's not good. There's one where she's like, she doesn't want to grow up to be Marge because Marge also used to be smart, but she's just a housewife now. So Lisa tries to basically say like separate herself from that thing, and Marge sacrifices her time to send Lisa to academy for literally a day, just so that she basically does the whole academy's laundry, which doesn't make any sense why she has to do like this uber crazy, just doesn't make any sense amount of laundry in a day. Like, what? It's literally been one day in this little maybe 6-minute segment, and all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I get it now. It's like there isn't much change to that, but it is testing her character that she is willing to make the sacrifice, which is a lot of the times not what Lisa would do. She's a selfish bitch that will grind anyone because she is smarter than you. Oh, like, but like back in the old days, like some of my favorite episodes, I think the ending of season 7 and season 8, the last episodes of season 7, if I'm thinking right, is Summer of 4 foot 2. It tests like Lisa's cool and showing how she can outshine Bart by being cool, even though she isn't. She totally isn't. But she, by being herself, she basically, she tries like to put on this persona like, oh, she's like Bart but cooler, and Bart's a poser, and it kind of tests Bart's thing too, like Bart's character too. But in the end of the day, it's like, be yourself and you'll gain friends, which is so good, so good. And and just the ending of that, just so nice. It's like, oh, you might have lied to us about who you are, but who you are really, you're smart, you're caring, and all that stuff. That is good. That is a good. That proves you're a good person. That proves you care. And then I think, I'm not gonna say it's my number one, but I feel like top 10, roughly, at least roughly top 10, because like it would be up there. It's very up there. It's The Secret War of Lisa Simpson. I think it's the last episode of season 8, if I'm correct. And I think this is as the fans would say, the last good episode, because season 9 and onward, there's a lot of reasons that from that point the episodes were good or whatever, literally jumping the shark, whatever. Honestly, it still was good after that, but that's neither here nor there. But in that episode, basically, the plot, the basic synopsis of the episode is Bart gets sent to military school, but while they're touring the military school, Lisa's like, I want to go. I want to go too. I'm not being challenged at school. I want to go as well. And everyone's like, are you sure? Which she accepts. I mean, she's like, yeah, the reasoning is like her intelligence, but it then becomes her, it's like a test of intelligence, but then she realizes it's really testing her character. It's like she gets hazed. She's the only girl. She's literally the only girl there. And Bart basically kind of shuts her out because they're getting hazed on so bad on all this other stuff. They're just hazing on them. And it really tests her endurance and her, it just tests her character and how strong she is. And even with Bart too, like again with like Summer 4 for 2, like Bart is a very good opposite dyad thing to a good Lisa episode, is that Bart's kind of in the shadow, kind of supporting her, but Lisa is the main spotlight here. He is supporting her. He knows where he falls, but he still loves his sister, even though he, would probably kick the shit out of her if he could. But he cares. He may be the bad boy, but he has a huge heart, and yeah. But I just, it has a lot of levity and stuff in there, but it shows that is a good episode. It's a good Lisa episode. Well, like recent ones, it's just like, oh, she's smart. Nothing can prove her wrong ever. It's like, really? That's not testing her character. And that's not a good episode. That's not good basis of an episode. It shouldn't test her intelligence because we know she's the smart one. It should test like, she's so smart, but she's cocky as hell. Like, I think they did that with like the word search one very well. She was so cocky that she lost, and it became like a relationship with Homer. Like Homer bet against her to lose because he knew that she was going to lose to this guy that was basically gonna basically put one over or tie one over on her in the competition. But he has a lot of money and all that stuff, and all's well ends well. But a lot of I mean, there are episodes that are like that, but that's very few and far between as like other good episodes. But that's all I really have to say about that. I think after that rant, I should probably end it. I hope you've had a good time. If you want to watch these live, you can go to twitch.tv/melted original, all one word, capitalize the M in melted, the L in lyric, and the O in original. If you miss it, that's fine. You can watch the VOD here on Twitch, or you could also watch it on YouTube at my YouTube channel. Same thing, melted original, all one word, capitalize the whole shebang. But I also do other things in streaming on my Twitch, here and there. Same with videos. I mean, eventually, on Friday the 13th, that's when a new Dew review is going to be put out, so that's going to be fun. Yeah. I'd like to thank Gradients for the use of their song, Get Used to It, off of the album The Call. Yeah. I don't know if they're playing any more. I feel like they're definitely going to play another gig by the end of this year. I don't know when. I don't know if. I bet they will. I don't know if they'll be in the area, so I doubt it. But if they are, I'll probably go if I can. But yeah, they're good dudes. And thank you guys for listening, watching, doing what you do, and all that other fun stuff. But as I look at the time, it is definitely not midnight here anymore. But it is midnight somewhere else. So until it becomes midnight here once again, I will see you later. But until then, bye-bye.
Different view. Oh, baby, now don't be scared, but don't get used to it. Yeah, well, I told her I can't let go. Well, I told her I can't say no. Oh, baby, well, I was scared, but now I'm used to it. I was scared, but now I'm used to it.